Hey everybody, it is Elson932 on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. We are here for RuPaul's Drag Race. We are here for episode 2. I'm excited. It was a great episode. I stayed up late last night watching it because y'all know Love is Blind Germany got me, in a hold, in a little bit of chokehold. But Drag Race totally cleansed my palate. But I was excited. I watched most of it last night. And if you are here for the excitement, we are here for it. We are here to make herstory, okay? We are here to make herstory. Now, we're going to have to edit the name of this episode, okay? Okay? Is my neck, my back, my pee, and my crack. I'm sorry, Ru. You can say the P word over in your neck of the woods. I cannot. I cannot. Hey, Sam. Sam says, "Here, beautiful people. I hope my citizen membership won't be revoked because I put sugar in my grits." Sam is referring to last night's unscripted. Sam, I don't even eat grits. So if your membership is forever, okay? You can't get rid of us, okay? You cannot get rid of us. Hey, Lotus, good to see you. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl, I called your name last night at the last unscripted because Quay has taken up your behavior by changing the pictures, okay? Changing the avatar. And Quay came to slay. So Cheryl, you have Quay has upped the ante of what you have started, okay? Hey, Cross Crunchy Cruise Her, good to see you. Good to have you here. Good to see you. Hey, to go to Africa, love it, love it. Yes, love this family here. Love this family. And if Quay comes in, we'll see her photo. Cheryl, you got to answer for that. Cheryl says, "I'm not a grit gal either." Good for Quay. But y'all, we are here. Okay, we are here for RuPaul's Drag Race. This is season 18. This is episode 2. We have one of the judges I love, T.S. Madison, is here. Yellow hair and all. Yellow hair and all. And we are doing 3 Q-pop groups. Okay, 3 groups. The first group is does the song Funky Almighty. The second one is Go Go Go, based off of Wham's Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. And the other one is Cherries, which is a punk rock group. Now, let's get to it. Because they were at the top, Nina and Vita were able to pick their groups. They picked their groups. Nini Coco picked for the Go Go Go. She picked Mia Starr, Sierra Mist, Myki Meeks, and Can You Please Her? I'm sorry. I love to say Can You Please Her, and I love Can You Please Her. I'm sorry. I love to say her name. Vita, her group is called the Tucked Aways. I Eat Cherries. Blair Blush was on there. Juicy Love Dion. Discord Adams and Jane Don't. I like Jane Don't. Y'all, Jane Don't is like my spirit animal. Jane be saying that slick stuff that I be thinking. Anyway, the third group is made up of the people that were not chosen. And as Vita liked to call them, the castaways. Vita called them the castaways. So they are called the Studio 50 whores, okay? Funky Almighty is Didi Fuego, Darlene Mitchell, Mandy Mango, and Athena Dion. Now, Athena was not happy, y'all. The Grand Dame was not chosen. But Nini Coco said she did not choose the Grand Dame because the Grand Dame likes to take over stuff. And I agreed with her. She would have taken over everything. Now, should she have been picked? I don't know. But it's healthy to bring the ego a little bit down. It's healthy to bring the ego down. But when Vita said, when they were trying to choose, they were like, well, we weren't chosen, so we should get it. And Vita said, no, y'all are the leftovers. So y'all will get what's left over. I was like, Vita, why you got to be reminding me of the Divas of Falcon Crest, girl? The way you said it, no, y'all are leftovers. Y'all will get what we leave over. But really, Vita did not want that disco song. She just wanted a tussle. She just wanted a tussle with the Grand Dame. Athena Dion. Okay. So we have our guest judge is Dove Cameron. Okay. And I told you T.S. Madison is there as well. Absolutely love it. Love her commentary too when we get to it. So it is called My Neck, My Back, My Tussie, and Crack. Okay. Now I find that quite interesting. If you all know the history of T.S. Madison and Queen's Court and the history of that song, that her story of My Neck, My Back, and how it relates to T.S. Madison, I said Rue. For the first time we're seeing T.S. Madison this season, and that is the song, and that is the category that you're putting it in. That was kind of shady. That was kind of shady, Rue. I was like, was that shady? Did y'all think that was shady? Okay. Did y'all think that was really, really shady?
I hate to be shady unless I really have to.
I was like, Drew, did you have to be that shady? Falcon Crest, you took me back, girl. Falcon Crest, Dallas, dun 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 dun. Know the theme songs. Knots Landing. We could go there, Sam. One of these days we could go there. But here are the queens. You know, we are here for this. We are here for the fashion. We are here for the fashion. And they are in order as they came down the runway. So, you know, this is how we do Project Runway as well, y'all. So please keep that in mind. No, I think it's better. I think it's better the other way. Okay. These are the first ladies, y'all. These are the first ladies that came down the runway. Athena Dion. Her favorite body part is her back because she said the bakery is closed. There are no rolls. Well, my bakery must be always open. There are rolls. Athena, why you gotta hurt the girls like that? So that's why I gave you a little bit of full frontal, and then you get to see her favorite body part. Okay. What did y'all think about Athena Dion? What did y'all think about her all red? And I'm going to be like, we're going to get back to that red color, y'all. We're going to get back to that red color because I'm watching you. I'm watching you and I'm watching your daughter, or technically granddaughter. Okay. So Athena, it was good. It did what it's supposed to do. Feature her. And what it is she came with that cape and she took it off and tied it around her waist to show it. 7.5. Okay, y'all. This is just like Project Runway. Project Runway, whenever we show the fashion, we grade it. So put your grade in the chat box for Athena Dion. What did you think? To Go to Africa tells us she's a 7.5. 7.5. Okay. But it was, for me, it was really nice to reveal. She also had the necklaces going down the back. It was really, really well done. It wasn't too revealing. The girls are scared of Athena. My bakery is open to 24/7. Hey, Lotus. Cheryl says a 6.5. She got 6.5. Okay. Oh, good ratings are back. A 7. Okay. And y'all, please be mindful. I couldn't get the background away. RuPaul, whatever she did with her show, you can't take the background away. But that's okay. We don't mind. Lotus says Athena is a 7. So okay, 6.5 to 7.5. That's a good bit. So let's go to Darlene Mitchell. Darlene, okay. Darlene says she gives you a little bit of trailer park. She's given you, her favorite body part is her skin, and she did makeup to make it look like it's sunburned with like a vest. Okay. Hey, Jackson Tabasco, good to have you here. We just started. We're on Darlene Mitchell. So her favorite body part this week was her skin, and she did everything to make it look like she got sunburned with a tank top on, and you can see all of it. Plus, she has burgers in her décolletage. In her cleavage, she has burgers. So she's supposed to be, she says she's campy. She is all of the, trailer park trash look. That is her shtick. Okay. So when she was walking down, I was like, oh, and she had it around the eyes. Oh, To Go to Africa says a 3. Okay. I can see why. First, Darlene, sweetie. Darlene, it didn't look like you were tucked. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Darlene, you were coming down that runway. Darlene, sweetie, you look like you were untucked. It's not my business, but you put the business out there, okay? The business looked like it was out there. I'm sorry, Darlene. If you did tuck, then you're blessed. But it didn't look like you were like you intentionally did that. I'm hoping it's intentional. But you know, the ladies are out here 3. I see a 5. I see another 3, a 2, and a 2.5. Dang, Darlene, sweetie. So since that is the scoring, let's move on. Now, Mandy Mango, her favorite body part is her face. She's a face queen. She's a face queen. So she made it look like the frame, the brown around her head is a picture frame, and her face is kind of like the painting on the frame. And the rest of it is supposed to be like a stand and a pedestal or some kind of pedestal, wood pedestal, which is the brown. And yeah, that just don't look good. It looked like a pencil skirt, the brown. Now, what was interesting is when she put her arms out, it looked like drapery. And that is how she should have come out. So it looks draped. And that purple drape should have gone all the way down. Hello, Huda. Hello. We are back. We are scoring the queens. So Mandy Mango is where we are. Y'all, please put your ratings in there for Mandy Mango. Okay. Yes, the bottom half is a long skirt to make it look like a pedestal. But when she had her arms out, it looked like drapery. And it was much better, but it still wasn't, it wasn't the extra we need out of Drag Race. Cheryl says a 4.5. Okay. Then we see 3.5. I see a 5. Okay. I mean, girl, it was a great concept. I don't think it was executed well. I like how quirky it was, but I don't think it was executed well. Yes, thank you, Jackson Tabasco 7. I appreciate the creativity. And I see a 5. Okay, I see it's a higher than Darlene though. Can we be shady? Y'all scoring her higher than Darlene. Who'd have said a 4? Mandy should have worn pants. 5. She could have worn pants. She should have worn pants. We gonna find out why later if you did not see the show. So let's go on to the next set of queens because we got 14 queens to go through. This is the next set, okay? Didi Fuego. Her best body part is the legs. Her legs. So that's why you see 2 pictures, how she came out with her legs. And then when she opened it up, though they were shady and said, you know, they're always shady, said, if you ever wondered what the bubble gum that you swallowed when you were a kid looked like. So Didi Fuego, please put your scores in there for Didi Fuego to go to Africa set of 3. Daggone it. Y'all are a rough crowd here. Y'all are rough, but I love it. I love it. I love it. The first score is a 3, though. Ooh, child. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Yes. Didi Fuego is who we're scoring right now. I see a 7. I see a 5. I see 7. We do see that 3. That 3 is standing out in the crowd. I see a 5. Okay. I see everybody. Okay. Please put your scores in, even in the comments of the queens. We are here. It's all in good fun. And make sure you hit that like as well. So next up. Oh, now her walk is too funny. She ain't the one who walk really funny. We're going to get to that. Mia Starr. Mia Starr in the black, in the middle, in the lace. Her favorite body part is her neck, back, tussie, and crack. Now, I can't show you the behind. I cannot show you the crack footage, okay? YouTube would take me down. So Mia Starr, put your scores for Mia. I see a 9. I see an 8. Okay. I see Mia has caught y'all hearts, huh? Lots of y'all here like lace too. I see y'all. And the hourglass shape is what I like. I really like that hourglass shape. Okay. Now, the whole face covered. I don't know. Sam says a 9.5. I would wear this. Now, to go where, Sam? To go where? Cheryl says a 6.5. Hoot is a 7. Yes, y'all are giving her higher scores, but Cheryl is a tough crowd. Cheryl, I see you are tough. Okay. Next up is Can You Please Her? Can you please her? Oh, to go to Africa said 3 for each body part. Ooh. Can you please her is next up. Let me take y'all comments off just for the moment so you can see the full effect of Can you please her? Okay? This is her, is everything. Can you please her loves everything. Sam will take it to the grocery store. She will. Hey, the Love Aspect Podcast. Great to have you here. Good to see you. We are looking at the queens and we are giving our grades. Okay, the judges have the final say, but we, the public, have an opinion. I see a 5. I see a 6. We are on Can You Please Her? 8, Can You Please Her says everything. I love everything. And I love everything about Can You Please Her. I'm sorry, y'all. Can You Please? I got 2 favorites and Can You Please Her is 1. Okay? Y'all, the lines, and when she came at you with jiggling everything. Yes. Yes. Can you please her? Okay. They said sequence for her pleasure. a 6, a 5. I see y'all. I see y'all. Okay. Can you please her? Everything is her favorite. She just came out and let y'all have it. You can have it. Okay. 6.5 redeemed from last week's for show. I see that, Huda. She is redeemed from last week because she admitted last week, I was a hot mess. America, I know what I look like. You ain't got to tell me. And that's what I love about Katie Pleaser. She was not doing it. That's certainly a choice. I'd give her a 4, make her look wonderful. I just don't think it does. It's not her, it's the outfit. Understood. We're judging the outfit. We could hate the outfit like we did last week and still love Can You Please Her? Okay? Okay? So that let's get to the next group of ladies. Okay? Let's get to the next group of queens. Okay? Now, here we are. Next up is Sierra Mist. Her eyes are her favorite feature. And so her eyes are huge on top of her head. And I wonder, is that, a real visual representation or did someone draw eyes? Either way, I like it. She could have just put on a mask. She could have just done that, but she went big and bold. And we love that. We love that. I love that. Okay? I love that. Yeah, she can work on her padding later. Can you please her, Ken? Yes, definitely. So Sierra Mist, y'all are giving 7.5. I see an 8. I love the coloring. The blue was really, really well done. The blue was well done. The makeup, I liked. But I love the fact that she did not go the easy route of just revealing her actual eyes. A 7. I see 8. I see another 7. Yes. I see 7, 7.5. Okay. Y'all like Sierra Mist. Next up is Nini Coco. Her brain. Now, what is not very well seen here? No, not it reminds you to that reminds you to toilet roll covers on her arms. I know what you mean. Love aspect. What you cannot see here for Nini Coco, and I see already 9s. Nini Coco is her brain, and the top of the hat covering her head is shaped and molded almost like a 3D printout of her brain, which I thought was really, really awesome. That was really different. And so she's in a pantsuit and the exaggerated sleeves. I love that. I love Nini Coco. This was amazingly done. I see 9s across the board. 9s across the board still for Nini Coco. Okay. Love the hat. I'm not a hat girl, but I could see that, Cheryl. I could see the hat was well made, well proportioned. I think this is really, really cool. Yes, I see 9s across the board. See, we like Nini Coco over here. This look. Okay, this look. I see 9. Everybody's going with a 9 for Nini Coco over here. Okay, love it. Now, y'all, we do this also when Project Runway comes out. Last season we did this. We're doing it for Drag Race. So next up is Myki Meeks. Myki Meeks, and her favorite feature is her legs. Now, what I liked about Myki Meeks, and I'll take this down so we can see her really well, is that leg that's sticking up on the poster, she was able to move it up and down. up and down to make it look like the legs are kicking. So I thought that was cute. And in the back, it was a poster of like, if for a good time, call me. So Myki Meeks was really wearing a poster. Now, yes, the poster showed off her legs. Yes, it was short enough. Yes, this was quirky, but I wasn't really a fan. It did the job that was required, but I was not a fan. I don't know. Just not a fan. She did put the poster down and she did walk away, walk around, but I wasn't a fan. I see a 6.5. I see an 8. See a 4.5. Yes, not my favorite. A 5. And I see a 6. A 5. Yeah, it was, to me, it was walking a poster down the runway. That's what it was to me. It wasn't the fashion I'm looking for with drag. The makeup was certainly there. The hair and makeup is there, but the fashion was not for me. But y'all put I see a 6, I see a 5. Put y'all numbers in the comment section, okay? Let me pull up the next group. Next up on the stage, Discord Adams. The back and crack were her favorite features. I cannot show those to you, so you will get this view. You will get this view of Discord Adams. Please put your scores for Discord Adams in the chat box. Okay? The back and the crack that we can't see. This is the queen that the judges talk about her walk. She leads with her hips. That walk is a hip walk. Now, how I know is because my mother's a pageant girl. So I definitely know. 7, 3, 4.5, 4.5. She does look like Cher. She did look like Cher. A 6. I wish she would lean into that the Love Aspect podcast. I wish she would lean into the Cher resemblance. That would take her, I'm hoping I see that in the future, okay? She can't do it every week. 7.5. Ooh, Huda, 5. I know Jackson Tabasco said 3. That hit me hard too, but everybody else was picking it up. But the judges even say, ooh, look at that walk. And they are really wild in production because they give the quirky, like banjo kind of thing, like, ooh, look at that walk. This was the first time that T.S. Madison saw the walk, or we saw T.S. Madison watching the walk, and I wanted to see her reaction. That was the reaction I was waiting for. So y'all put it in for Discord Adams. Now, Vita is next. Her favorite body part is her bootay. Okay? Vita bootay. I cannot show you that body part here. Okay? YouTube will take me down. Okay? So y'all get to see Vita as she comes in looking like Lord Raiden from Mortal Kombat. If you don't know Mortal Kombat, you weren't growing up playing video games. I was like, here come Vita looking like Raiden. 9.5, 9, 8.5, 7. Vita's body is sickening. Can we say that? Can I say that? Vita's body is sickening. 9, 10. Vita. And it seems to me the way, let me get myself together. The way, Vita, you look, this outfit shows me that there's essentially no padding. There was no padding. This was Vita. This is Vita. And her shape is sickening. From her waist down yes. 9.5, she looks sensational. Yes, she could be a sexy Raiden. Lady Raiden. Oh, yes, that's what I'll call Vita. Lady Raiden in this. The body is a 10 for sure. Vita's body is a 10. Okay? She don't need no padding. That's for real. Vita needs no padding. Coming out here looking like Lady Raiden. I'm sorry. She will finish you with that body. I'm sorry. I can go on and on for my love of how Vita looks, but let's go on. Next up is Cheryl, we're not going to self-incriminate here, okay? Do not have Vita have you self-incriminating. Next up, we have Briar Blush, okay? And her favorite body part is her finger. Now, it's the index finger. I thought she was going to give us a different kind of finger. Okay. Okay, to go to Africa says 10 for the body and 8.5 for the outfit for Vita. Okay. Yeah, she does look like an alternative bride, but she did a finger, and it was hard for me to really get a photo with her sticking her finger out. It had a long red glittered nail. And I know it was cheeky. It's like I got a finger on it, and you probably wondered which finger she was going to point out, but it was just her index finger. I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it, and neither is Cheryl because it's 3.5. A 6 for the Love Aspect podcast. 6, 5. I see y'all. I see the scoring. I was not a fan. 6. I was definitely not a fan of Briar Blush. Okay. Briar Blush. Now, next up are 5 and 5. I see y'all. I was not a fan of that. So before I keep on talking about Vita, let's move on. These are the last two queens on the stage versus some girls do, but Jane don't. That's what RuPaul says every time. Some girls do, but Jane don't. Jane don't. Her favorite body part is her mouth. Mouth. Okay? Now, I love this look. Jane don't. The topper on her head is a lipstick. The top, you couldn't put your finger on it. Was interesting. Yep. The top, her hat is a lipstick, and then of course it's lips. You see a little bit of gum. You see the teeth, and she is holding her tongue out. Now, Jane, is that you telling us something? Jane, is your tongue really that long? I'm sorry. Just asking for the people out there who may want to know. Jane, Jane, I know you don't, but that tongue is saying you might. And that piercing in that tongue is saying you definitely would. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to get out of my head. I see a 10. I see 8. I see 5, though. I see 8. Okay. Ooh, a 1. It looks creepy. The only thing I think it's cool about it is the epic hat. Wow. Really? A really 10 for creativity and 8. I love the creativity because she could have just put on, like the one with the eyes, like Sierra Mist. She could have just, stuck her tongue out or whatever, but she made herself a mouth, right? Okay, I see why. I could understand. It's essentially a costume. It's essentially a costume. I understand. I understand. I understand. Totally get it. But I love how quirky it is. Okay. I love how quirky. She did something very different. She is in all black, but it's not fashion, but it is definitely a costume. Hey, little Miss North Star, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you in the fun. Okay. Cool execution. 6 for the idea. 9 for the execution. Yes, it was really well done. I liked how it was shiny. It looked really great on stage. Really liked it. Okay, really liked it. It looks a bit slimy on her hand. I don't know. Maybe because her name is Jane Do, not really Jane Don't. It did look a little slimy, but that's what your tongue's supposed to look like, ain't it? Can't have a dry mouth. Hey, I gotta leave it alone. This is not a members live, okay? This is not a members live. This is out here in this YouTube algorithm. Let me behave. Let me behave. Yes, hello, little Miss North Star. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Hope you'll come back. We do this every Saturday at 5:05 EST. We do this also for Project Runway. We did it last season. We're going to do it again when they come back in the summer because they've been renewed. Okay, so these were all the queens. Okay, these were all the queens, and the judges picked the bottom queens. And these were the queens on the bottom. Right, Behavioral said this will go to members real fast. Thank you. I had to pull myself back. These were the queens on the bottom. Okay, these queens were from the Studio 50 Whores group. These were the queens who were the leftovers, as Vita called them, the leftovers. And these were the queens not chosen for a group. So, I mean, make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. Not, it's like devil wears spandex. But yes, these were the queens that were the leftovers. Now, Athena Dion, the mother in the red. Let me say something. What would I have picked for the runway challenge? Uh, see, y'all know I love Vita's body, so definitely Vita. Vita was my favorite this week, and definitely uh Miss Starr, Mia Starr, definitely. But the judges picked the tops differently. Okay. But for Project Runway, Vita Starr definitely. I would have picked her. Definitely. But there's something we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So these are the queens on the bottom. Okay, these are the bottom queens this week. Now Athena was pissed. Pissed as all get out. And here's what the judges had to say. They said that her drag, she is drag and she is gorgeous. Okay. What love aspect, don't distract me. What is that crazy cloud thing? She was showing off her legs only because her legs, Didi Fuego, her legs were her main feature. Okay. That's why it was a crazy cloud thing. The judges thought it was the gum that you swallowed as a kid. I'm sorry. At least you said it was a cloud. So Athena was really mad, but they say she is drag. Remember, Athena is, I hate to say it, is the senior queen in our midst. Not a big shower loofah. Y'all. Darlene Mitchell, they said drag is more, and this is a whole lot less. There's a lot going on, and Rue said it was a stupid name, but she loves it. And we did find out that Darlene is also, let's give a warm congratulations to Darlene. She is 9 years sober, and drag is certainly her outlet. And that is wonderful to know. Congratulations for 9 years of sobriety. I mean, we're going to make fun, Darlene Mitchell, but that is something you should really be proud of. And we are proud of you for it. Definitely. Okay. Next up, Mandy Mango. They said her dance saved her. Okay. But did y'all notice when the judges were talking to Mandy Mango? Okay. When the judges were talking to Mandy, her right eyelash was peeling off. Did y'all notice that? What was happening there? I was distracted by the right eyelash, her right, peeling off. Okay? And the judges said that Mandy, the bottom half doesn't work. That brown pencil skirt that's supposed to be like wood, it don't work. What it could have been is exaggerated wood. It should have had some arms through it. Mango, you should have had that exaggerated. But this is your second time on the bottom, girl. Second time. Didi Fuego, y'all are calling her outfit a loofah. I see y'all. Oh, you notice eyelash fall. I don't wear eyelashes. I don't wear makeup, lipstick, or anything like that. But I do notice. I told you, Mama El Cid is a pageant girl. Okay, Mama El Cid is a pageant girl. Okay, so. Or Darlene is definitely the next fan favorite. She could be. I can see Darlene being a fan favorite. I could see Darlene being a fan favorite. Y'all calling her Earth Cloud. Yeah, she always has problems with makeup. Oh, Mandy always does. Well, let's not forget, Mandy Mango's out here doing the Lord's work. She is working with the people. She is a nurse. I will give her leave with the whole eyelash thing. It just was distracting for me. And y'all know, because she is out here doing the good work of being a nurse, she's one of my favorites. So let's move on before we discuss who was sent home. So these queens were the tops. I'm sorry, the Love Aspect podcast. But yes, Jane Don't was on the top. And so was Mia Starr. Okay. Okay. Now, do y'all please put an A in the comment section if you agree with the judges, and put a D if you disagree. Okay. Okay. An A for if you agree, or D if you disagree. And don't put no half and half. Commit to it. Is it all two or not? Is it all two or not? Oh, disagree. I'm seeing a lot of disagrees. I'm seeing y'all are very disagreeable tonight. You're very disagreeable. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I understand why. I see. I ain't mad at it. But I like Vita. Ooh, we like those, Huda. We love those. We love those. Come on now. I can't say it or else it'll get into a members live. It'll become a members live. We can't go there. But definitely. I mean, I understand why they gave Jane Don't. I understand why she's here. It's different. It's quirky. It's not the big eyes on the head. She became her mouth. Okay? She became her mouth. And the winner receiving $5,000 is Jane Don't. Jane Don't did receive the $5,000. Okay? Put an A if you agree or D if you disagree. I understand what they were saying with Mia Starr. They say, they're afraid of her in a good way. She's a star, but her face was covered up. They didn't get to see the drag makeup. Jane Don't, they said it was smart, hilarious. She's a rock star and has T.S. Madison speaking in tongues. So I see a lot of D. I see D, A, D, A. You'll give it S for sure. That sounds very non-committal, little Miss North Star. Yeah, I said A or D. I see you like to color outside the lines here. But we love that around here, okay? We like that around here. She's like, I ain't doing no D or A. I'm gonna give you an S. And you're gonna take this S and handle it. Only if we were doing creativity. It was the most creative one. But the most beautiful one, I would definitely give Mia. Even though I love you, Vita, I definitely go with Mia if we're looking at beauty. Because when you look at the back to one of her features that she loves, it does look beautiful in the back too. Okay. So yes, Jane Don't won the $5,000. Now, of the bottom queens, they told Darlene Mitchell that she was safe, and they told her first. And I said, "Oh, y'all are going after Athena, aren't you? Y'all going after Athena, aren't you? Y'all making Athena sweat a little bit more." And then they told Athena, "You are safe." So that left Mandy Mango and Didi Fuego to lip sync for their life. Now, put in the comments, what did y'all think about the lip syncing? Should have been Miss Tina. Could have been. Could have been Miss Tina. I don't know. I don't know if you want to put such a heavy hitter. And it could have been Miss Tina, because if Didi Fuego said and admitted that Athena was actually the leader of the group, she would have been on the bottom. But she's like, "Well, we didn't really have a leader." That's a lie. Didi, if you had said, I'm just paraphrasing, I don't know this for sure. If you had said Athena was our leader, yeah. But yeah, Mandy did her thing. Mandy has little teacups and little things on her shoulders there on that little table. Y'all, she dragged that whole thing off, and she had a beautiful outfit underneath. She had a beautiful outfit underneath, and Mandy worked that stage. When I tell you that loofah that y'all are calling Didi Fuego, she wrung that loofah out. She was dropping it. She was laying it low. I was like, "Daggone it, Mandy, leave something on the dance floor for somebody." She wrung Didi Fuego out. I said, "Oh, okay." I thought last week was good. I thought last week lip sync for the win was good, but Mandy came out. Mandy came out, and Mandy went to work. She worked her over. She worked her over, and she used everything. She didn't even use the whole stage, but then Didi realized that the judges were looking. Didi realized the judges were looking over at Mandy a lot, and she came over there, and Mandy's like, "I'll go over here." And then the judges started looking at her over here. Mandy stretched that loofah to pieces. to pieces. It was over. Early on, it was over. When Mandy did the first drop, drop, it was over. I said no. Because as Kenya Pleaser said, what is Didi doing? What is Didi doing? Just pointing. And this is no time to be cutesy. This is no time to be cutesy, Didi. And because of that, Didi was sent home. Didi Fuego is the first queen to be eliminated. Okay? I was proud of Mandy. Mandy tossed the teacups and everything. Mandy kicked that brown skirt off the stage. Mandy yanked on that loofah and didn't let go. Didn't let go. It was wonderful to see. It was wonderful. Mandy knew the lyrics because when they get to the fast rapping, she made sure you can see her lips moving, that you could see that she knew the words. Mandy, this was a well-deserved win. I knew RuPaul didn't have to take long. I just know you didn't have to take long to decide, okay? So I was worried about Mandy at first because the table didn't fall off gracefully, but it fell. Yeah, it was tight. It was tight. Y'all ever, now, as RuPaul always said, just between us squirrel friends, okay? Y'all ever wear something so tight, you put it on because you know you're going to look good, okay? And then later on that night, you got to take it off. And you know you can't cut yourself out of it because you'll be looking like, you know, a can of biscuits. It'll go, poof. You can't do it. You can't destroy the outfit. You got to peel it off. And you are fighting for your life to get get it over your shoulders. Has it ever happened to you? I know it's happened to me. Okay. So that's what Mandy was doing. She was fighting for her life to get that top table off. And first she was stuck a little bit, look, a little stuck. And then she dragged that sucker off. You heard the teacups falling on the stage. You heard everything falling. And that frame went bam. And when Mandy freed herself, Mandy let go. Mandy let go. I'm sorry. Didi, it would have been best for you if Mandy got stuck. It would have been best for you if Mandy got stuck in her costume. Because when she escaped, it was over. It was over. So y'all, did I ask you? Did you agree? Yes, I did ask you if you agreed with how the judges were scoring it. They went in with the edit too. When she took it off, I was about to pass out. Yes, I was like, is she gonna get stuck? Is she gonna get stuck? I hope not. But Mandy, yes, if you look at everybody behind too, they were shocked. They were shocked that Little Miss Nurse, Little Miss Cutesy, Mandy did all of that. If you look at, because that's what I rewatched it for. I went to see the queens at the back. When Mandy got into it, there were a lot of I didn't know Mandy could do all of that. That's what the looks were given. Okay. Yes, when it wouldn't come off, so ripped it off. Yes, I'll be asking questions. I'll be asking questions if everybody liked it, if everybody liked the show. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Little Miss Nurse Starr. Okay. Mandy Mango is the Little Miss Nurse. And Mandy was like handling all her business. She left it all on the stage. She's like, if you gonna send me home, I'm gonna put everything on this stage. I loved it. This is what I love about RuPaul's Drag Race. When you are fighting for your life, you're really lip syncing for your life, and then one queen puts on a show. I was waiting for Didi Fuego to come out. I was really waiting, but you know, sometimes, now here's what I think in the Didi Fuego. Sometimes some queens who are not performers, and I'm not saying that Mandy Mango is a performer, but sometimes when a queen is not a performer, or when a queen thinks that they are that girl, they sometimes don't prepare lip sync performances. They sometimes don't prepare something like, you know, that's, who was it? I think it was Monet Exchange. I think it was her who said, like, every time she went on the runway, she prepared to lip sync for her life. And that's how she won. She prepared every time so she wouldn't be caught off guard when it was time to lip sync. She had it ready. And anytime she went up against someone, she was ready. So again, for me, I think Didi Fuego didn't think that she would have to lip sync for her life. Or maybe she's just not a show queen. I don't know, but it didn't seem show queen enough. It seemed like good for a club, but it's not good enough to impress RuPaul and the judges. Okay? It's not enough for RuPaul and the judges. You are coming here to snatch a crown, and you better snatch that crown on the stage. But y'all, please let me know in the comments if you were as excited as I was for this episode, this season. It's really getting exciting, even as just the second episode. I know y'all, calm down, girl. It's only the second episode, but this was an exciting episode. I liked the theme of it. I like what some of the queens were doing. And yes, I still like my Jane Don't. I still like my Vita. And Can You Please Her is still pleasing me. Okay. I'm sorry if you ain't like, and maybe it's a plus girl solidarity. Okay. As a plus girl, I love to see it. But definitely, Can You Please Her? We're going to please work on them padding. Okay. We're going to please work on them padding. Jackson, I don't know if you were here. Jackson Tabasco, I don't know if you were here. Since T.S. Madison was a guest judge, for RuPaul and them to pick that as a category, my neck, my back, my tussie, and my crack, for y'all to pick that theme when T.S. Madison is a guest on there. Interesting, wouldn't you say? If you know the history of T.S. Madison and the singer of that song. But y'all, tomorrow I am covering Love is Blind Germany. All 8 episodes that dropped on Thursday, with the weddings coming up this Thursday. I have recaps there. I also, on Thursday, it was a long Thursday, I interviewed Elisa from Love is Blind Italy. So that interview is certainly out there for you to enjoy. And I have some shorts coming out as well for Love is Blind Germany. So this week, tomorrow is Love is Blind Germany. Monday is our Messy Member Monday. I am not messy. I am just your hostess. Everybody else is messy. Tuesday is Ready to Love, the recap of last Friday's show. And Fridays, we have a good old musical time on Fridays, talking about music, a year in music, at 5:05 EST. So welcome in those of you who are here for the first time. Glad to see you. Hope you'll join us next week for the next episode, where we look at the fashion down the runway. And though the judges have the final say, we have an opinion. Okay? Thank you, Little Miss North Star. Glad to have you. Glad you love the energy here, and hope you will definitely be back. But y'all, thank you so much. And as I always say, I'll see you on the next one.